நீங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டிருப்பது ஆம்ஸ்டாங் டிவி.
A few other family history and so on. It immediately tell you which type of diabetes you have. So that level of refinement, and even within type 2 diabetes, which subtype of type 2 diabetes, it even suggests some treatment. Maybe you should try a sulfonylurea. Maybe you should try insulin in this patient. Maybe you should try a sensitizer in this patient. Of course, you can overrule it. It's like an ECG report, which will tell you something and then, this is not correct. So I overrule it. But sometimes it wants you and says, hey, you missed this. And the ECG has pointed it out as well. So that kind of level we've already reached, but the time has now come to move on. And that's why today we're launching the next phase of our diabetes research in partnership with Embedur. And this will be collaboration on AI and diabetes research. So you may say it's a very broad term. I mean, artificial intelligence and diabetes research is a huge umbrella, a huge canvas. So what are you actually focusing on? So we thought we'll start small because we're going to work together for the first time. So we're going to start small. So one of the things which has revolutionized diabetes care in recent times is continuous glucose monitoring. So we put this small patches which gives you glucose tracings throughout the day. And just historically, my mind goes back to 1985-86. And I spent a whole year in Germany trying to just develop that. My whole 1 year as Alexander von Humboldt Fellow with my Professor Pfeiffer, was a visionary. And he said, Mohan, this 1 year you have to develop this. I failed miserably and didn't develop anything. And then it took another 13-14 years for the first CGM to come. We are far ahead of our time. We simply failed. We didn't have the technology to back us. We as doctors and university people thought we can simply develop a CGM. Could not do it. We failed. But today, CGM has taken the world by storm. I don't think that any patient who has not tried the CGM, and it tells you so much more. I'm just going to give you 3-4 short snippets of how we use CGM from a talk I gave 3-4 days ago at a technology meeting in Kochi. So first of all, what is continuous glucose monitoring? CGM is something which gives you a tracing throughout the day and night. So you just wear a patch and it's responding and telling you glucose levels before food, after food, when you sleep, when you walk, if you take carbs, it will show you it goes up higher and so on. That also can be either real time, where you can see it on a phone or on a reader, or it can be intermittent CGM, where you wear it but it's blinded, and after 2 weeks you get a tracing and then it will tell you what happened over 2 weeks time. Less useful, but we can't say it's not useful. It's cheaper and we use both techniques. Okay. Now there are different types of CGM. I'm not promoting any particular company. So we have the Abbott and we have Medtronic and we have Dexcom and we have many others coming in. In fact, the watches are also rapidly coming, the wearable ones. Although FDA recently gave a warning that not all of them are very accurate, so be careful what you use because we have a wrong reading. I know of a legal case where somebody read something wrongly and then he was actually having low sugar and he had an accident in Toronto and he killed somebody.
And this will be a very interesting joint partnership to make a difference. We are also very proficient in the edge. When I say edge, you can take the CGM as an IoT device. It's on the edge. It has compute power. It does computations. It then communicates. So we have engineers who have knowledge of understanding, collecting, and creating data models, which then can be used to proactively predict what is going to happen. This is our team. We have our VP of Technology and Head of Sales from the US also present today, and we have our Head of Engineering, Director of Engineering from India, and Head of Operations. All of them are present today, and it's a very exciting and proud moment for all of us. And we want to work together. This is the first start. It's a small start, like Dr. Mohan said. But I believe applying what we have learned in terms of edge, machine learning, and artificial intelligence, and combining that with the knowledge of the scientists and all those PhD students that Dr. Mohan mentioned, and getting this data is going to be truly transformative, and we believe this is one of the first, and we only look forward to making a lot of advancements in this area. Thank you.
பார்த்துட்டு சொல்லுங்கள் ஃபோட்டோ எடுத்துக்கோங்க. எடுத்துட்டீங்களா? ஓப்பன் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஓப்பன். Okay. Okay.